We appreciate you guys being on here. My name is Sean T. Adams, Forbes published multi-seven-figure entrepreneur. This right here is the 20-year-old Phenom. Wealth building baddie, man. She is, I call her Blazing Holly Berry. She's 20 years old. I call her the prodigy. She, runs a multi-six-figure business. She alright, I guess. You alright. And this right here, literally, is the humanitarian. Shell. All right. So with that being said, she travels all around the world, saving babies. You know what I'm saying? Saving people. Certainly saved me. I was in a crazy place when we met. So she worked her magic for sure. With that being said, man, we are San Diego royalty, and we're here to help you guys level up mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Speaking of, if you guys are watching this, you got a 700 plus credit score. You guys want to learn to make an extra $10,000 to $15,000 a month. DM me on Instagram, Sean _T on Instagram. It's free game, and I'll teach you for free how to make an extra $10,000 to $15,000 a month. I've never asked you for money. I only got one account. It's the one with the blue check. DM me free game, and I'll teach you for free how to make an extra $10,000 to $15,000 a month. If you got a 700 plus credit score, again, I've never asked you for money. I've never asked you for your accounts. Just free information. Why are we doing this? True wealth isn't about money. It's about impact on people. It's about impact on people. We want to positively impact as many people on this planet as possible. You guys see us do giveaways. You guys see us help single moms. You guys see us do so much stuff because we just want to positively impact as many people as we can. I heard this quote from Rick Ross. He was saying success is about how many people you bless. And that's what we're going for, legacy. We want to bless as many people as possible with knowledge, with skills, with tools, with resources. We want to give you guys legitimate strategy so that you guys can take and implement into your life so that you can make the rest of your life the best of your life. So with that being said, man, for those people that want to turn their dreams into reality and their potential into production, you guys got a 700 plus credit score and you're like, oh man, I want to learn to make some money. DM me on Instagram, Sean _T on Instagram. Free game. Listen, it's free information. I'm not gonna ask you for your credit card. I'm not gonna ask you for anything. Just name, whatever. You're gonna get like a 4-minute video. Take a look at it. Take some notes. Feel free to ask me questions. It's free game. Listen, if you guys are not making $10,000 to $15,000 a month before this, it's not your fault. But if you're not doing it after this live, that is completely your fault. This will be the most valuable live that you guys ever come across, okay? It's free information, 700 plus credit score. You guys looking to make an extra $10,000 to $15,000 a month, DM me on Instagram, Sean _T on Instagram. DM me free game, and I'll teach you for free how to do it. It's only one account. I've never asked you for money. I only got one account. It's the one with the blue check. And
follow my Instagram page on Instagram. Build my business Instagram right here. It's at 2 Cents Wealth.
Sweet. And then make sure y'all follow Shanice. We're trying to get her up to 30K. So let's do it. Let's get her up to 30K by the end. And she's growing fast.
Right.
Weeds. not like the kind that we're not talking about that. We don't promote any of those drugs. We're talking the ones in the garden.
Yes.
Like they growing quick. I'm like, hey, I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we appreciate you guys so much. Let's get the next part.
Many likes. 2 million likes. Like it up so we can bring the next guest and I will look through the list.
All right, y'all double tap that screen.
Oh, yeah. Can I don't mean to interrupt, but I want to kind of like, what dreams, what goals have she said that I've like crushed or not supported?
The Sephora thing. I've seen you talk down on her about the whole Sephora situation, and I'm gonna get into this. Olivia, so we're gonna take it back to 2021. So the year when you were a senior in high school,
Listen, I get it. It's been a while for you but we want to have like a conversation. So let's kind of backtrack. What exactly was her goals and what did I not like support? Because I never want to come across like I don't support like your goals or your dreams, because that's simply like not true. I think any man should support his woman's goals and dreams. So what exactly was her goal that she had that I didn't support? Because from what I heard was people kind of came to us and saying she needs to travel and do all this stuff, and that was kind of a surprise to you too, is correct? So neither one of us knew about it. We were just surprised. They asked me, hey, if somebody wants to travel and do all this and do all that, how would you feel? Which that was unbeknownst to both of us. We don't even know if that's necessarily true or not. If she wants to join the Sephora squad, okay, like go do that. But like,
it gave off that you just kind of were like, you kind of wrote it off and like, oh, it's just a trip and like they do makeup and stuff. Like you wrote it off as if it was nothing, and maybe you weren't intending to write it off like that, but you gotta understand us as the viewers and people, like when we see that, it's almost like you're disrespecting and disregarding what she wants to do, and it's like you need to hold yourself accountable for that.
No, that makes a lot of sense. And if like I totally see why you guys feel that way, and like any man that looks like he doesn't support his woman's dreams, like I totally get it. Here's my thing. I'm not about, oh, what's best for this person. I'm all about teamwork makes the dream work. So for me, this is the way I look at it. Okay, if we're supposed to be doing, lives, we're supposed to be doing movies, we're supposed to be doing TV shows, going on stages together, and she's traveling around the world to do makeup, then it seems like we can't operate as like a family unit. So I just personally felt like, okay, if you're going to do Sephora Squad, how can we make everybody win? How can Olivia get what she wants? How can Shanice get what she wants? How can the group get what they want? And how can the 50,000 people here get what they want? Because let's be honest, most of the supporters, they love Shanice. Most of the supporters, they love Shanice. So it's not that I don't support her goals and her dreams. It's like, hey, how can we all get what each other wants? That's it. Because they were saying, hey, if she has to travel, then what are you guys going to do? And I was just like, well, I don't really see why Shanice would like put traveling with the Sephora squad in front of doing stuff with her family. That's all that I was saying. But if that's what makes her happy, that's what makes her happy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to get into this point.
You consider your king? Think wider, just harder when I ask this question. Who do you consider your king?
The Lord.
Okay.
That was referring to? I literally, okay, so what do you mean by that? Because you're saying think wider, but...
Well, she asked actually a very simple question. So like, who's your
Yeah. Like, who do you think is your king?
This is my king.
Oof.
so funny about this? This is the funniest thing. The Bible says, and I don't know where it says this, but it says, women shall submit to their husbands the same way the man should submit to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny that it says that. And people act like submission is a bad thing. It's very interesting to hear her answer, but honestly, that doesn't really like surprise me.
Yeah. Submission is actually also like a really good thing to your husbands, but y'all aren't married yet. So it's like, dang, like y'all are submitting, but y'all not married.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off. I just wanted to ask those few questions. I ain't on no extra drama. Like, everybody be asking the same questions when they get up here. So I thought I'd just switch it up a little bit. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
I don't know how to leave though. I ain't gonna
I got you. Miss Mojo.
Thank you.
Even when they try to turn us against each other, that's my favorite thing about you. That you handle that. Even when they try to turn us against each other.
Yeah, okay.
Can't say this.
What's that?
But ultimately, the truth is, I let her down. She gave me her heart, and I let her down. And I said,
And you brought her down by what? Bringing Olivia into the relationship, or
no, it wasn't even that. It's just the way I did it, and I did a lot to let her down. She gave me everything: her heart, her mind, her body, her spirit, and I didn't cherish it. I didn't treat her like a priority, and she stopped believing in me because I stopped giving, and that's on me because I stopped. It's my job to give her something to believe in. So that's on me. So she stopped believing in me, and that's on me because I stopped giving her something to believe in. I wasn't the man that I needed to be. And yeah, that was it. I'll put it to you like this: leadership. I was talking about this earlier. It's crazy because leadership is not about being in charge. It's about making sure you take care of the people that you're supposed to be. Leadership is about sacrifice. And I feel like with Shanice, all I did was take instead of give. And that's why she left. You know? So that's on me. Like, we can say whatever. And I know yesterday or the other day I was saying social media, this, that, all these like bullshit excuses. But the truth is, she left because I dropped the ball.
Find a non-disclosure?
I don't know.
Oh. You don't well no, if she didn't, then you would know.
Yeah.
Okay, well y'all, this
I'm
is
sure she'll
my
be telling her
experience.
side of the story soon.
I don't think so. I think that Shanice is so graceful and she's like so like I think that she's one of those people that if she's like really over it, that she's just over it. She may tell her story, but I don't think it's good. I think she would have already. Like she's like one of those, like smirk faces, like one of those kind of girls. Like I don't get on live and put all the business out kind of girl from her. Like I think she keep it real P for the most part. Like I don't think she would get on her lives and people would be like, "What do you think about Olivia and Sean?" And she would respond. I think she'd just be like, "Whatever." Like I don't know. Sounds like that girl finna go up, Sean.
You said she finna go up?
Possibly.
No, good for her. Like, she's a great person. So I can't wait to see what she does next. I know she's gonna do great things in the world.
Yeah, y'all will.
Any guy or girl that gets her is gonna be extremely lucky. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I got to a point where I was so vulnerable with you that when we started having trials and tribulations, my walls just started to build back up. Wider, thicker, stronger, taller. They were basically made of vibranium. You wanted me to communicate, but continue to create a space where I couldn't communicate. Because you don't want to hear it. When I don't feel comfortable speaking to you, it's because I'm afraid. There used to be a time where we'd never let anger or a disagreement last more than a day. We never normalized withdrawing love and affection until you were able to give your affection elsewhere. And though I was unbothered, I still usually hold my tongue because I was afraid of any type of retaliation. I was failing to be understood, forced to adopt whatever you believed, and always the problem. It was always, do you want to be right or do you want to be together? And I wanted to be together. So I trusted in you that you wouldn't steer me wrong. Being used to getting disappointed, unheard, and retaliation became my new normal. And each time it hurt a lot less. I had to ask myself if I was being strong or if I was going numb. And that is what dissociation feels like. When you use pain as punishment and I feel nothing. When you use sex as retribution and make sure that you have an audience. When you hit me and say that you better be glad that it's not worse after what you did. When you pour rice on the floor and tell me to kneel in it as you carry on to cackle with your queen. As I'm bawling my eyes out on the floor. Not to mention making me pick up every single grain.